Hi Reddit. I never thought I'd be sharing this here, but it's the kind of story that makes you question everything about trust, loyalty, and the people you think you know best. Buckle up because this is a roller coaster. But before I dive into the details, if you're into shocking relationship drama, personal betrayals, or wild Reddit-style storytelling, make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future stories. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for what's coming next. Alright, let's get into it. Let me introduce the key players in my life. Or at least they were key players. My boyfriend Alex and I had been together for 5 years. We were serious, talking about marriage, kids, and all that. Then there's my best friend Lily. Lily and I had been inseparable since college. She was the kind of friend who felt more like a sister, and I trusted her with everything. The three of us got along great, or so I thought. I was even happy that my boyfriend and best friend had become friends over the years. Little did I know that closeness would be the very thing to destroy us all. A few months ago I started noticing little changes in Alex. He became more protective of his phone, even flipping it over whenever I walked into the room. His excuses to work late started piling up, and his affection felt forced, like he was going through the motions. At the same time, Lily began acting strange too. She'd always been available for late-night talks and impromptu coffee runs, but lately she was constantly too busy or vague about her plans. The coincidences started stacking up, but I told myself I was just overthinking things. After all, Alex and Lily were the two people I trusted the most. Why would I ever suspect them of something so horrible? Then came the day everything changed. I found a receipt in Alex's pocket while doing laundry. Dinner for two at an expensive restaurant on a night he told me he'd been working late. The pit in my stomach told me something wasn't right, but I still wasn't ready to accuse him without proof. That week I caught Lily in a lie. We were chatting about movies and she casually mentioned seeing one I'd been wanting to watch. But Alex had already told me he hadn't seen it yet. When I asked her who she went with, she fumbled her words and quickly changed the subject. My gut told me something was going on, but I didn't have concrete evidence yet. Fast forward to a Friday night. Alex told me he had another late work meeting, and Lily texted me saying she wasn't feeling well and was staying in. Something about it felt off. That's when I remembered Lily and I had shared our phone locations a while back for safety reasons. Out of curiosity or desperation I checked, and there she was, at a hotel across town. My heart sank. Why would she be at a hotel? And why did the location match the general area where Alex's work meeting was supposed to be? I drove to the hotel trying to calm the storm of emotions in my chest. When I arrived, I must have sat in the parking lot for 20 minutes, debating whether I really wanted to know the truth. My hands were shaking as I walked up to the front desk. I asked if Alex was checked in, pretending I was his sister. The receptionist hesitated but confirmed that he was staying there, and he wasn't alone. Standing outside their room, I could hear muffled voices and laughter, Alex's and Lily's. My stomach churned. I knocked on the door, trying to steady my voice. When Alex opened it, the look on his face told me everything I needed to know. Behind him, Lily was sitting on the bed, wearing one of Alex's shirts. The betrayal hit me like a tidal wave. I stood there for a moment, unable to speak, just watching the panic and guilt flood their faces. Finally, I asked, "How long has this been going on?" They stammered, throwing out excuses and half-hearted apologies. Alex tried to say it just happened and didn't mean anything, while Lily claimed she'd never meant to hurt me. I couldn't believe the audacity of either of them. I left that hotel room without saying another word. Over the next few days, Alex bombarded me with texts and calls, begging for forgiveness. He promised it would never happen again and blamed the whole thing on a moment of weakness. Lily, on the other hand, didn't even try to apologize. She went silent, as if our friendship had never mattered to her at all. I moved out of the apartment Alex and I shared, blocked both of them on everything, and started therapy to process the betrayal. It's been months now, and while the pain hasn't completely disappeared, I'm learning to trust myself again. I've surrounded myself with people who genuinely care about me and wouldn't dream of breaking my trust. Looking back, there were so many signs I ignored. The secretive behavior, the weird excuses, the gut feeling that something was off. I dismissed it all because I wanted to believe the best in the people I loved. If you're watching this and you feel like something isn't right in your relationship or friendships, trust your instincts. It's better to face the truth than live in denial. Now, I want to hear from you. What would you have done in my shoes? Have you ever been betrayed by someone you trusted? Let me know in the comments. And remember, you deserve people in your life who truly value you and your trust.